Hey everybody, Chuck and Chuke here.
Welcome.
Yeah, hope everybody's here. Hope everybody's doing all right. We are driving to go. We are driving to go do some video shooting, and you can see the conditions we're driving in. We finally got snow. Usually this happens like a month ago, right?
Yep.
And we finally got snow. So, got one person watching. We're, hey, William Bell, what's up? We're going to shoot 6.5 Creedmoor versus 270. And we're going to shoot it as a thing. Hey, what's up, American Fitness? And Daniel got as my judge. Hope everybody's doing well today. But we're going to go shoot 270 versus 6.5 Creedmoor. We're going to a part one and a part two. Bless you, Chuke.
Thank you.
And we are going to... I'm going to shoot LRX, Barnes LRX out of both. That's what Courtney carried on hers, and then 270 is better than 6.5 Creedmoor. Yeah, pretty much. In some things, we're gonna give you a hint. And then Chuke is going to shoot some Hornady American Whitetail. I think we got some of that going on.
Do we also have core locked?
Yeah, we have core locks for both of them as well, I think. So,
Yes.
Chuke, that'll be on Chuke's video. We're going to do a couple of videos there. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. But we're driving. It's going to take us a while to drive because Chuke's going pretty slow.
It's because Chuke has a new truck, though.
Yeah, we're in Chuke's new to him truck. We're in a little Tacoma with a Sport on the hood, and it's got the extended cab, but not the four-door cab. So that's why Chuke was able to afford it, because you can't afford those four-door cabs. So
It's got a lift on it, too, though, Trevor.
yeah, it does have a lift. It was hard for my short butt to step into it, but that's okay. Don't hit a moose. Daniel God as my judge says. Yeah, that would suck. All right, no, it would suck. We may not die if it was a small moose in this truck, but we'd probably still die. Yeah, we'd probably still die. All right, that's okay. So, yep. Hey, looks like Fred Knott's in. Chuck and Chuke. Yeah, nice to see you, Fred. But anyway, we're up here and we're just doing a nice little live stream while we're on the way to film this video. So, what do y'all think? 270 or 6.5 Creedmoor? Can shoot it all day if it was free. Yeah, I used to shoot the Core Lock 305 grain out of that little H&R single shot I used to have. Took the biggest whitetail deer in Georgia of my life, the 4570 305 grain. It was a 10 point. Hey, Fresh Fowler, how's it going? William Bell says 30-30. Fred Knott, hard to beat a 270. You and Chuke are the same thing. I mean, he gets an erection from 270 just hearing the word,
You're
right?
partial to it, too, though, right?
I had one, and the round is great. I had a 270. Yeah. All right, we're back. 6.5 Creedmoor is 270 for millennials. Changed my mind. I had a Browning Hunter, and this is why I'll never buy another Browning. As we were setting the rounds to reload for that thing, we got it to shoot great with everything from 6.5 150 grain all the way down to from 150 grain up again. 200 rounds later, your group size would just get huge. And I'm not talking 200 rounds. All right, I think we're back. Yeah, we're breaking up really bad because we're going through a bad signal zone. Sorry about that, y'all. But anyway, 6.5 Creedmoor. What I think it's going to be better about it is the standard deviation. The round's designed where the powder burn's going to be better. And there is a 145 for the 6.5 Creedmoor. There is definitely a 145. Why is my phone not focusing? It's the question. But there is nothing bigger than 150. Well, that's the same drawback to 270 in my opinion over 30-06. Why would you buy a 270 when you have a 30-06? Especially here in Alaska, because you can't get anything over 150 for the 270. I know they made a 160 grain nozzle partition at one point, but it was a round nose that you could hand load for 270. But I think that the 6.5 6.5 is definitely better in recoil, and it's definitely better in standard deviation. That's my theory. We'll see. We're going to make the videos, and they'll come out. So if you're watching my channel, my video won't come out Wednesday. It'll come out Saturday this week. But that's what's going on, and that's what we're out doing. So I don't know. To me, for an Alaska round, I think 6.5 Creedmoor with the right ammo, which the Barnes LRX is to me. I love that stuff. With the right ammo is good for anything in Alaska out to 300 yards. Moose wouldn't be my first choice. I'd much rather have the 270 for moose, or that. But I'd much even have something. Yeah, I pick a 30-06 over 270 also. Yeah, caliber debate time here on Alaskan Ballistics. But
Yeah, I agree with you there.
Yeah.
The Creedmoor is better than the 270 for long range only because they have more barrel lengths and twist rates with the Creedmoor. They don't make as many for the 270, but
yeah,
I've hit 1,000 yards with my 270. I took it to the precision class, so it can do it. They just don't offer all the twists that they do with the Creedmoor.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about there, Chuke. I think with the standard is 1 and 9 for the Creedmoor. Correct me in the comments in the live chat here. What's the twist rate? Here's the other thing, though, and I'm going to advocate here for the 6.5 a little bit. Recoil is better, but the round was designed by having the neck the same case as the mouth, the shoulder, all the same diameter all the way down. A lot of your 270s, it's 0.277 inches at the mouth, but at the shoulders of the neck, it's 0.285, or a lot of those casings can be a little bit off, even if they're sized and the size are right. And what that does is it causes powder burn to not be as consistent. So with factory ammunition that we're testing today, my thing is that my thing is that the 6.5 Creedmoor is going to be better in standard deviation. All right, I got to read some comments here because this was awesome. Daniel Goddard, my judge, is saying that responding to Cantaloupe, that Capaloop or whatever his name is, that the 6.5 Creedmoor is for like 270, but for hipsters.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so Daniel Guys, my judge, says, what, you're saying Chuck from Alaskan Ballistics wears skinny jeans? Yeah, that's good. Good. You win the chat, Daniel God is my judge. You win the chat. I'm personally a 300 Weatherby fan. Yeah, the 300 Weatherby is an awesome round. Back when I was hand loading, a buddy of mine, the guy who taught me to hand loaded up some 110 grain VMAX for his 300 Weatherby. They were screaming at 38.75 feet per second, and he wasn't at max yet. 110 grain VMAX, that was hauling. And he only shot about 50 rounds of it. He didn't want to wear his rifling out going that fast. And that's that. So anyway, Alaska in the wintertime is there. Hey, Scott Hillbilly, Morgan, Kentucky. Your receiver and stuff and all the stuff you want is on the way too. I've got all that shipped out. Hopefully it'll arrive later this week for everybody. New phone, so I'm hoping it's not focusing very well. Anyway, I don't think there is skinny jeans in Alaska. LMBO, yeah, sometimes. Crazy. I have a Weatherby Vanguard 300 Weatherby 28-inch. That's a nice rifle. Go ahead.
That's one of my favorite memes. Is it shows a hipster from Portland. He's got the beard and the skinny jeans and the big gauges in his ears, and it says, "If 6.5 Creedmoor was a person."
Oh, yeah.
But I am partial to 6.5 Creedmoor just because everybody in the precision rifle classes use them. So I do want to get one. And there's also some professional Alaskan hunters that have been using them for their goat hunts and caribou hunts, and they've done really well with them, one-shot kills. So it has impressed me. I still like the 270 better.
All right, let's see. Fresh Valor has some real-world information right here. I've shot deer with both with great results. Here lately been using AR in 7.62 by 39 with SST bullet, and it's excellent for woods rifle, 10.5-inch barrel, short and handy. Geographic Czar, I hadn't seen you before. Welcome, man. If 6.5 Creedmoor was a person, it would walk on water and change water into wine. Oh my God, he's comparing 6.5 Creedmoor to Jesus. Oh my goodness. Lord, I do not agree with that. I'm a praying man. I don't want to get struck by lightning in Alaska. But yeah, American Fitness, my grandfather down his Weatherman Mark V Deluxe to me. Yeah, that thing's probably a safe queen. I wouldn't do anything with that one. The reason we keep arguing about this is the end of the day is all cartridge is just a tube to hold a certain amount of powder. Bullet size controls pressure produced, so it's just physics. Yes, you're right. Harvesting is Southeast AK. You are right. We like arguing about it just because we like arguing as people. That's why. LMFAO, yeah. Hey, John Phaser, how's it going, man? Hey, there are a lot of people that have channels in the chat, so make sure you go subscribe to them. Daniel, God is my judge. Antonio Claudio Michael has a great tool channel. Had a video review out today I was watching. And then John Phaser has a channel. I know a lot of you have channels out there. So make sure you sub everybody in the chat. Scott Hillbilly, Morgan, Kentucky has one. American Fitness has a channel, I think. So Fred Knott has a little bit of views on his channel. So Harvesting Southeast AK. Make sure you go subscribe to everybody if you're watching this. Larry Thompson. I've been hand loading for 270 for about 25 years. My 6.5 is about 2 years. That 6.5 is growing on me. So yeah, good job, Larry Thompson. So anyway, the reason why I have a 6.5 Creedmoor, my wife used it on her hunting trip, but then we didn't sight it in real good. We didn't have a lot of time. We got her to hit the paper at 300 yards, and this phone's not focusing. There we go. And then anyway, so we got her to hit the paper at 300 yards, but then the caribou were at 340 and 350 and yards, and we were just like, you know what, jump on the 7 mag. I know you can hit it with it too, and she did. So yeah, anyway, real men hunt grizzly with rocks. Dead men, that is. Daniel, God is my judge. Yeah, yeah, 300 yard and she hit the paper, very nice. Yeah, but we were but anyway, the reason why I have the 6.5 Creedmoor to begin with is we were getting married, and one of my friends couldn't make the wedding, and she was going to sell me the 6.5 Creedmoor, and I was going to buy it. I just took forever because I was buying other stuff for the channel, and it's just a little savage. It came with a Nikon combo gun, and she bought it for caribou hunting, and she didn't want it anymore, so she sold it for us, and then she felt bad about not coming to the wedding because we were good friends, and so she's like, I'll sell it to you for $200. So I got it for $200, and it had a scope on it already, but the first thing I did was take that cheap Nikon off and put on a slightly more expensive Nikon, but much better mounts than come on those cheap combos. Those cheap combo rifles have terrible mounts, and so 243 is better than 6.5 Creedmoor. Now that would be a good video. Yeah. And I'll tell you what else would be a good video, and I have one of these too, and I'll make an announcement about that in a few weeks. But I have a 7mm 08. I just got one of those in. I haven't scoped it yet. I'm gonna put one of those Fiachi scopes that you see that they're giving all the small channels from China on it for a while.
Did you get that?
The Fiachi scope or the
7mm?
Last month. I got it last month. Wow. And
what's the difference between that and a regular 7mm?
Okay, so 7mm 08 Chuke, for those people who don't know, is a 308 casing with a 7mm bullet in it. Okay. All right, so it's a short action, smaller gun, lower recoil, can be put in short action guns. Plenty of power, but 7mm 08 versus 6.5. Geography wants to see .264 versus 6.5. Yeah, that's also not even fair. 264 is a belted Magnum, isn't it? The Winchester Magnum. I have a Weatherby 7mm 08 and a 7mm Remington Magnum. Hey, Grizzly Crazy, if you want to help me make a video one time, if you're here in Alaska, we can do that 7mm 08 versus 6.5 Creedmoor. I hunt with 7mm Rim Mag too, as y'all know. I love that thing. Barnes LRX all the way. I'm gonna just keep hunting. It doesn't matter what we're hunting. I'm hunting 139 grain Barnes LRX. That thing, so it's sub MOA. It's not the most accurate. It's not the half MOA out of my rifle that the Hornady Precision Hunter is, but it just performs so much better on game. I mean, first shot that dropped the caribou like a rock when she hit it. So the second time, so That's that. Oh, so I got some new groups on Facebook. If you're into Facebook groups, I have Hunting Rifle Enthusiast if you want to discuss all this stuff. Then we have 40 Smith & Wesson fans. I created that one, even though I'm not a 40 Smith & Wesson fan, or 40 slow and weak, or 40 strong and workhorse, whatever you want to call it. Chuke is, because that, I had a Glock 23 blow up on me when I was 20 years old. So that's why I'm not a 40 Smith & Wesson fan, but I'm beginning to like the round again. 7mm 08 is an elk gun. Sweet. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I always thought it would be a good elk gun out to 300 yards probably. But I got a Ruger American Compact, 18-inch barrel, but I'm going to borrow a friend's to do the comparison videos with. So if you really want a handy round, get a 6.506 barrel and a reloading kit and pop it on a Savage Action. Yeah, that would be interesting. 30-06 power, 6.5. Okay, 338 Win Mag versus 570 within 200 yards would be great. Okay, now that one we could do. Yeah. We could definitely do that. To me, there's no doubt which wins at longer range, out to 200 yards. 338 Win Mag destroys. I've shot my 338 Win Mag at 300 yards. Thanks for trading me that, by the way. I got a great play. Thanks, dude.
I ended up getting something I wanted to. So
yeah, it worked out. It's handier. So
you didn't answer. Is the regular 7mm Rem Mag, is that
same casing as a 300 Win Mag and 7mm bullets? So there's way more power in that than there is in a 7mm.
I thought it was 30-06.
No, the one that's 30-06 in the 7mm is the 280 Remington. Okay. When it first came out, it was the 280, the 7mm Remington Express. But it's the 280 Remington, which is, in my opinion, a far superior round than the 270. It's just not, it wasn't as popular. So what do y'all think? 280 versus 270? I mean, to me, there's no challenge there. I think the 280, when you can get 190 grain Nosler Petition bullets, and you can't do that in a 270, well, to me, there's no challenge there whatsoever. What do y'all think? 280 versus 270? I guess what on that. How about actual 270 versus 30?
But I find feet per second sometimes less than the 7mm, so a 270 is practically a Magnum itself.
Oh, we got to educate Chuke, don't we? Okay. So anyway, yeah, he's yeah, but the problem is the 7mm is getting heavier bullets than the feet when we're talking about feet per second. So like 270, 39, 130, 140 grain bullet, you're going to get about 2,900 feet per second. But my 7mm Magnum with those 139 grain LRXs is getting 3,315 feet per second. So you're talking about 400 feet per second difference. Yeah, the 270 is not. No. There's a 270 Winchester Short Magnum and a 270 Weatherby Magnum for a reason. They wanted those things to be super flat. I've shot both. The reason the 280 didn't see was because it was slower and everybody already had a 270. Yeah, that's the thing, is like it was one of those things where there was really no point to the cartridge. Kind of like.
Can I put it in two-wheel drive while I'm moving?
Yeah, I think so. I've done it before. Just not in low. You just can't put it from low.
Right.
Yeah.
Right now I can just switch it.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah, the roads up here in Palmer are actually a little bit more clear. Anyway, I'm gonna turn around and let y'all see what we're driving through. Turn the camera around here. But yeah, that's finally got our first snow. Started Friday night or Saturday morning, early Saturday morning, or early in the morning. And then it went through last night. So anyway, let's see what else we got. Never owned a 280. That's why I don't like 6.5 everything. It does what the 243 does. Cool. Well, if I get a hold of a 243 to borrow, I'll definitely do that. But
I'd rather have a 6.8 than a 6.5. What do you think about that? As a AR cartridge, 6.58 Grindle versus 6.5 or 6.8 SBC2 versus 6.5 Grindle. Yeah, I'd rather have the 6.8 than the 6.5 there.
You already have a 6.8. That's what we're testing today. You have a 270 Winchester. That's just a 6.8. You know, it's the same bullet.
There's other 6.8s though. There's like a 6.8 Creedmoor as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So we got about 2 feet from Wednesday night to Thursday night. It took me 2 days to dig out. John Fazer, where's that out? New Hampshire, Vermont, someplace like that? Minnesota? Michigan, yeah. Y'all actually get more snow on those lake effect snows than we do.
Yeah.
And it gets colder and it's wetter. 300 yards is about my max, so I'm going to shut up and learn now. Geography's ours says.
Colder and wetter, but not as long.
Oh, John Fazer's in Toke.
Wow.
Okay, yeah. Okay, if you're in Toke, yeah. There we go. All right, big old dog in the back of the car here. Sitting there getting high. So, anyway, we're going to lose signal, guys, in about a few minutes for good. We're coming into Palmer, Alaska here, and we're going to be losing signal pretty soon. So, we're hoping to get up here, shoot our video. I'm going to shoot one rifle off I hadn't shot yet and go from there. So, we're going to close it out. Great discussion. Glad everybody's watching. Everybody, if you haven't subscribed to Chuke's Outdoor Adventures, go subscribe and troll him, because it's a lot of fun to troll him, especially in his live chat. So, anyway, God bless. Take care. We will see y'all at the range. Support Patreon. Both channels on Patreon. You know, share our videos if you can't support on Patreon or don't want to support on Patreon. Share the videos. Yeah, the 260 Remington. Yeah, that is a good cartridge as well. It was a 6.5 308 case. That's exactly what it was. All right. Again, the reason why they did the Creedmoor is to design the case to get better standard velocities, better powder burns. Don't seep your bullet any deeper than the throat of the case, you know. So, all right. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Hit the like, share, subscribe buttons, all that jazz. And we will see you at the range.
That was good.